Today, we're going to talk about something that gets all of us stuck sometimes, the trap of perfectionism. We'll get into a story that shows us the real magic isn't about being flawless. It's just about having the guts to start.
Okay, let's just dive right in. I mean, we've all been there, haven't we? That feeling, that nagging thought that we just need a little more time, or a bit more money, or maybe one more skill before we can finally take that first step. For a lot of us, that perfect moment, well, it never seems to show up.
So, seriously, take a second and think about it. What are you waiting for? What's that one project, that one idea, that one dream you've put on the back burner, just waiting for every single star to align perfectly before you even start?
And that, right there, is the heart of the problem. See, the perfection we're chasing, it's not real. It's an illusion. It feels like a high standard, but it's actually a cage. It's just a really convincing excuse that keeps us from moving, keeping all our best ideas locked up tight.
Think about it. This fear of putting something out there that isn't perfect, it just chokes our potential. It's the reason so many brilliant ideas never see the light of day. We're not actually afraid of the work. We're terrified of the messiness that just comes with the territory of creating something new.
To really get this, there's this fantastic story about a young sculptor who was completely trapped by this very same mindset. It's a parable that just perfectly captures what this prison of perfectionism feels like.
So picture this, a young sculptor, and he is just brimming with raw talent. You can just see it in him. He was absolutely born to create. He had these visions of masterpieces that could honestly change the world.
But, and it's a big but, there was a problem. All that incredible talent was completely paralyzed by his own impossibly high expectations. He was so obsessed with this idea of a flawless final product that he basically couldn't bring himself to create anything at all.
He lived by this set of brutal, self-imposed rules. Like no one could see his work until it was absolutely perfect. Every tiny mistake had to be erased. He'd throw away hours, sometimes even days of work because of the tiniest little flaw. So his talent just stayed hidden, while he chipped away in secret, totally miserable and getting absolutely nowhere.
But this is where the story turns. An old master sculptor saw the young man struggling and decided to step in. And he didn't show up with some big lecture or a perfect statue to show off. Nope. He came with something much, much more.
And right here, you can see the huge difference in how they thought. The student, he was completely fixated on the end result, a flawless statue. But the master, he knew that all creation starts with the raw material, with something unformed, just a simple lump of clay.
I mean, imagine this scene, right? The master just plops this wet, kind of ugly, totally shapeless lump of clay on the table. It wasn't beautiful. It wasn't inspiring. It was just potential. Raw, messy, and simple. And that thing held the key to the young artist's freedom. And then the master delivers the ultimate lesson. He just says, "You cannot mold clay without getting your hands dirty." It's so simple, but it's everything. You just can't build a masterpiece without making some mistakes, without having some rough edges, without diving headfirst into the messy, uncertain process of it all.
And right then, in that moment, it was like a light switch flipped on. The young sculptor had this huge realization. The prison wasn't his lack of skill. It was his obsession with being perfect. He finally got it. Letting go of that impossible standard was the only way he could ever be free, and the only way his art could be too.
So look, this story is great, but it's not really about a sculptor. It's about you. It's about all of us, and that unshaped potential that's sitting right in front of us.
So what's your lump of clay? It's the raw, unshaped potential of your most important ideas, right? It's that business you keep making plans for but never actually launch. It's that song or that painting you dream of making but you're too scared to even start. It's that life you really desperately want to live, but you're always waiting for the perfect time. You see, the master's lesson is for all of us. The magic isn't in the finished, polished product. The real power, the real momentum, the real change, it all happens in that one simple, brave act of just starting.
Okay, so it's time to take that idea and actually do something with it. It's time to stop overthinking, stop being afraid, and just start shaping. It's time to get your hands dirty.
Your path forward isn't about trying to avoid mistakes. It's about seeing them differently. This is your new game plan. Learn to embrace the rough drafts. Accept the failed attempts. They're just data. And you gotta learn to love the messy, awkward, imperfect beginnings, because that's how mastery is actually built.
And let me leave you with this. Just forget about perfection. The world is full of polished, filtered stuff. What it really, truly needs is what only you can offer, your unique, messy, authentic, and beautiful truth.
So just remember, the masterpiece is already in there. It's just waiting. The only real question left is, are you brave enough to get your hands dirty and start shaping it? What masterpiece is waiting inside your lump of clay?